Brooklyn, New York, and now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. It's our main event. Born and raised in Guantanamo, Cuba, Sullivan Barrera tried and failed 2 times to leave the island for the United States. After the 3rd time and being held in Mexico for over 3 months, he successfully made it to the United States with the dream of someday becoming a world champion. Tonight, he will take on Irish Shawnee Monahan, who says tonight is do or die for him. The winner of this finds a road to the really big fights. The loser, who knows? The time has come to prove they still have what it takes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening on Golden Boy Fight Night on Facebook Watch, presented to you by Main Events. Introducing to you first, he'll be fighting out of the blue corner. Please welcome the fighting pride of Long Beach, New York, Irish Sulli.
This is the 4th time he has fought in this building. He is all business. He says this fight tonight for his career, Saddam, is do or die.
Yeah, this is his chance. This is his chance to come in. He said he doesn't really get the opportunities like that, but this is it right here, so he has to show that. 37
years old, but he believes he still has plenty more in the tank. Ranked number 6 by the WBC. He knows he does not have a lot of time left, and he wants some big money fights. But he also knows he has to win tonight to make that a reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent making his way to the ring. He'll be fighting out of the red corner. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, el más talentoso, Sullivan Barrera.
A former member of the Cuban national team. He calls himself the most talented. He's only had 2 losses in his career. His last fight, Dimitri Bivol, and of course, back in 2016, to the great Andre Ward. These are 2 big-time, high-level fighters, and this man can flat-out throw with both hands.
Yes, he's a great fighter. He has 2 losses, but there are 2 great fighters. So he's coming back. He's coming to show that he's great. So this fight right here is huge for him.
All right, we are just about set, and I'm excited for our main event tonight here on Facebook Watch. Tail of the tape, as these men age is about the same. They both became pros very late in their 20s. What do you see as far as physically from these 2 guys?
They're both around the same age. Their height are not too far off. The reach is right there. And total rounds, it seems like Shawnee Monahan has more rounds in there. But he had the more fights, the more bigger fights, I would say, which is Barrera.
All right, you've been waiting in all night long on Facebook. Here are the poll results. 79% of you believe that Sullivan Barrera will get the job done tonight against Irish Shawnee Monahan. Well, let's find out. Let's send it up to the ring and the voice of Golden Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Aviator Sports and Event Center right here in Brooklyn, New York, USA, Main Events proudly presents to you High Stakes, the main event of the evening. Live on Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Fight Night on Facebook Watch. Tonight's main event attraction is scheduled for 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division. I'll be sanctioned to you by the New York State Athletic Commission Executive Director Kim Sumbler. The 3 judges scoring the bout at ringside are James Keeney, Carlos Ortiz Jr. and Steve Weisfeld. The third man inside the ring at the sound of the bell, Benji Estevez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the fight fans in attendance, let me hear ya make some noise. And for the fight fans watching across the world on Facebook Live, 2 diamonds, 1 golden ring, who will shine the brightest? Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, it's golden time! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with gold and green and white. He officially weighed in at 175 pounds. His professional record, an impressive one. 29 victories, 17 wins by knockout, and 1 defeat. He is the former WBC America's light heavyweight champion, the former NABO light heavyweight champion, the fighting pride of Long Beach, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Irish Sulli. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks trimmed with blue and red. He officially weighed in at 174.8 pounds. His professional record, an outstanding one. 21 victories, 14 wins by knockout, and 2 defeats. He is the former WBC International Light Heavyweight Champion, the former WBA Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, fighting out of Miami, Florida, from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, el más talentoso, Sullivan Barrera. And a referee to give the instructions, Benji Estevez.
Okay, man, you received your pre-bout instructions. Ya recibiste tus instrucciones. I want a clean fight. Quiero una pelea limpia. Obey my commands at all times. Obedece mis instrucciones todo el tiempo. And protect yourself at all times. Protégese durante todo el tiempo. Anything below this? Anything below this. Why not touch them up?
If you were able to join us on Thursday night, we had a live Facebook Watch broadcast with these 2 fighters from the hotel. A healthy respect for one another. They understand they have the same style, but they both said the same things. That they said we have to win tonight. I'm excited for this fight.
They're both going to be aggressive, so they're both coming to fight.
Here we go. Our main event, Barrera, Monahan, round number 1. Of a scheduled 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division.
Okay. Sean starts with some jabs.
Barrera told us, who is in the white and red, white, and blue shorts, said that sometimes he's a slow starter. Said, I can't afford to be a slow starter. Need to be aggressive.
Sean got to be able to get out and away from the punches that's coming from Barrera. That's what you got to be careful from, the power shots.
Monahan's only had 1 loss in his career. That came in July of last year, 2017, to Marcus Brown. He then fought on the Deontay Wilder card at the Barclays Center. It was an unusual situation. He fought after Wilder at like 12:30 in the morning.
Wow, he must have been a real swing bout there.
Yeah. Said it was really one of the more frustrating.
He just tried to land a big overhand right.
Nights of his career. Monahan in the green shorts, fans weighing in. Let's go, Shawnee.
Everybody's cheering Shawnee right now. We got the support.
Certainly a hometown favorite. And we have yet to see him smile in 3 days. He is all business.
All business, right. Well, I would say they're both starting off pretty slow. They're feeling each other out.
Good combination.
Yeah.
Clean and look at your balance. That's beautiful. Good hands up.
There's Shawnee's trainer, Joe Higgins Sr. He is a veteran in the fight game here in the United States. Had a good talk with him before the fight. He was really comfortable with where his fighter is at.
Keep it out.
It's actually a pretty close round.
Just like I thought, Joe. You got that lumbering jab. Shawnee's jab is better. You should be able to keep it out. Keep it out.
Under 30 seconds to go. Here in this first round on Facebook Watch, Barrera, Monahan, our main event.
You can see the shorties in the wraps. Keep the stick out, Rob.
10 seconds, 10 segundos.
So a round where both fighters really kind of felt each other out. Good, solid action. Round one is in the books. Let's send it up to Roxy.
All right, guys, they are weighing in right now on Facebook. We got Damian Harris saying Sean got to keep that jab moving. We also have Damian Harris. He's like our official corner guy right now, saying Sean got to keep that jab moving. Barrera looks quick was the other one that I was looking for. Luis Verriera saying Barrera all the way. We also got Thomas Madeira saying Irishman got something coming. Barrera is good in toe-to-toe and center of the ring distance. Guys, keep your comments coming right now. I'm going to continue reading them all night long, and we're going to take it back to Coach right now on the ringside.
Roxy, thank you very much. A lot of people weighing in, certainly at home. Thank you for that. And Saddam, after the first round, what did you see?
Listen,
It was a chess match pretty much. They were really filling each other out. It was a really, to me, a hard round to score. Close round.
Barrera began fighting when he was just 8 years old. Monahan, a former street fighter, but said certainly over the course of his career, he thinks he's become a very polished professional fighter, and certainly those days are long behind him.
Yes.
Well, results from round one from you, the fans at home. 84% think that Sullivan Barrera won the first round. Saddam, did you agree?
Yeah, I think he pulled it off. It was, like I said, to me, it was a close round. But I feel like if I had to give it anybody, it would be Barrera.
And to be clear, they are not chanting boring. They are chanting Shawnee here in the Aviator Sports and Event Center. Tonight has been anything but boring. 3 really action-packed fights so far leading up to this, our main event. Big right hand from Barrera. You know, both guys, when I asked them their strengths, they said punching power. Barrera said, I hit hard with both hands. That is clear in these first 2 rounds.
Yes, you can definitely tell that they're both specialized in power punches.
Saddam Ali, I'm the coach. Roxy Diaz, DJ Susie, our entire Golden Boy and main events crew here in Brooklyn, New York. This is our main event. Sullivan Barrera and Shawnee Monahan, light heavyweights.
I think Shawnee Monahan needs to take more, just like that. Take more chances, throw more punches. Step in a little bit more when you're throwing your shots. And also, keep that head moving. Don't just sit there for him to land something clean. That was good work there.
Inside of 45 seconds. You're in the second round. How hard is it to let your hands go when you clearly know that what could be coming back at you is a dangerous one, too.
Oh, it is hard because one mistake and boom, you're going to pay for it. So it makes it hard.
A lot of energy here inside the building for this our main event as we approach the end of the second round. All right, another good round for Barrera. You listen into the corners as we take your comments coming in from home, from literally all around the world. Got a message from the Philippines.
Come right back with the jab
All the way from the Philippines to Florida.
Try to be fresh with the jab every time, man. Nice deep breath. Listen, you had that shorty we were looking for, but you got to finish to the body. His pouch is a little soft down there, and I know you see it. So even go with the push we talked about, if it's a little crowded, it still touches. You hear me? No, well, listen, I don't want you to give it to him either, though. Just don't hop straight back.
What did you make of what
advice
Monahan was given?
Pretty much telling him to go to the body, dig more to the body, let your hands go downstairs. He said he's a little.
Christian said solid punches from Barrera, and here is a perfect example of that. Thank you, Christian, for that comment.
But yeah, he said that Barrera's a little soft down there, talking about his tummy. That's what Sean Monahan's coach was saying.
All right, here we go, round 3 of 10.
Oh, beautiful body shot.
Oh, big straight right hand connected for Barrera.
Nice little exchange there, though.
Saddam, how did you score the second round?
Second round goes to Barrera again. Again, not too far off of a round. It was pretty close, but I got to give it to Barrera.
Okay. Fans, you voted Barrera winning that second round. 80% so far. Here's what your scorecard looks like at home. Boy, they're brilliant. They're brilliant, aren't they?
Good job.
Keep voting. We like it. So far, of the two fighters, Barrera has been the one that has been able to connect.
Yes, I believe because he's letting his hands go. Look, he's taking more chances. Just like I said, I feel like Shawnee Monahan should take more chances. Like, if he wants to pull this upset, you know, and win this fight. Good left hook by him, though.
Yo, Monahan told another straight right hand, connecting, and now Monahan is starting to show the damage around his left eye. He said he's trying to be a smarter fighter.
Right. I mean,
not take shots.
That's the best thing he should do. He just got caught with a pretty good hook there, though. Oh.
Good right hand?
Yeah, it's good right hand, but he got caught with a hook again. I think he needs to figure something out with that hook that he's getting hit with. Maybe pick up that right hand a little bit more or start dipping, you know, to get up under it. Nice overhand right.
Barrera really starting to connect.
Good move, though. That's what he needs to do right there. Just how he made him miss that right hand. He needs to do that a little more often.
Now Monahan mounting
good right hand by
offense.
Monahan. You heard him a little bit there.
Now both guys connecting.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
This by far has been the best round for Monahan.
Yes. This is a very exciting round. They're both throwing bombs at each other and landing, too.
We thought it would be round 3, that they would really start to get it going. That's exactly what we have seen.
Right, get the feel of each other. Good round.
All right, end of round 3. We are live from the Aviator Sports and Event Center. There is DJ Sulli. And Raul, who is never far away from DJ Sulli. And the bar is never far away from where we are at. For some reason, Saddam, they seem like they're having a lot more fun up there than we are down here. Maybe I could send Raul for a drink for one of us. Who knows? We might be hanging up there after the fight. Who knows? I'm just saying.
If it wasn't for these fights, I would probably be bored too. But these fights are not boring. Every single one of them is very, very exciting.
Saddam is right. In a fight like this, you got to take chances. That's what Mark just agreed with you.
Okay, Mark. Appreciate that. It's the truth, though. You have to. You can't be scared. But at the same time, you can't be stupid. So you got to watch out because you could run into something. But you got to take those chances.
Round number 4. Between Barrera in the red, white, and blue, and Monahan in the green with the gold trim.
Pretty good left hook landed by Monahan. No Monahan. Jab.
Good uppercut.
Them bombs are about to come. They're coming.
Fans voting on round number 3. Who did you think won that round? Here are the results. They still think Barrera, but a far
closer,
much closer, 64% to 36%. You know, these two guys weren't kidding. They both stand there, they trade blows.
Yep.
They never back up.
Haven't seen it yet.
You know, I'm always a big fan of expecting a fight to deliver, and then when it does, it's very, very enjoyable. And these two are doing exactly what they told us they were going to do.
Yes, and they're barely throwing any body shots. They're really going for the head.
Monahan connecting on Barrera. Barrera's had some big-time competition. Big right hands from both.
Good body shots again.
You know, if you're talking about these two, who would be closer to a championship shot? It would be Barrera, as he's just coming off a loss in his most recent bout to a very, very difficult fighter, Dimitri.
Yep, truth.
Monahan told us he believes that he still has 3 to 5 really good years left in him.
Good body shot. He slipped that shot to the head and threw that body shot. That was good. Got hit with overhand right there.
And now Barrera starting to connect. Both men throwing haymakers. We have reached the end of round 4.
Good round.
Who did you think won that round? Fan comments coming in on Facebook. Watch. Epoch says, I think TJ Sulli just won this round, guys. You know, whenever you put DJ Sulli and Roxy in charge of the comments, Raul looks like he should be waiting.
Oh, man.
Oh, poor Raul. Poor Raul.
Get that double jab out and try to back him up with the double
part
jab.
of the
If you
team.
get him on his back foot, you'll be able to land a right hand. I need you to trust that right hand a little bit more and finish to the body. Understand? You got it, baby. You got it.
Vamos.
5 seconds.
En combinación. En combinación.
All right, here we go. Round number 5, Barrera Monahan. Live here on Facebook. Watch, keep the comments coming. You know, Saddam, Monahan told us that he thinks his defense is underrated. How do you make?
I believe his hands, as far as defense, is pretty good. He keeps his hands up, but I would definitely like to see him like move his head a little bit more and sometimes make little moves with his feet, which he did a few times tonight. But I can see him do that a little bit more. I think he likes in that a little bit.
Let's bring in Roxy Diaz right now. Roxy, what do you got?
I hear you yelling right here to your fighter right now. How do you feel that he's looking right now?
Well, I think it's a close fight. I think right now it's anybody's fight. Whoever wants it bad enough has got to start pulling away. Sean's definitely capable of doing so. Some of these swings rounds might be close, so I can't really tell what the judge is seeing. But I see those body shots, and I see those other short shots. To me, my guy's a little cleaner. But let's hope that that's the way the judges see it.
When you see him coming out of this round, what would you like to see him concentrate on more?
I'd like to see him not hop back so much. I'd like to see him stay there for one more punch and then step around instead of hopping straight back. So the guy with the wild punches doesn't have the room that he needs. But you can see my guy on the inside there. He's tighter. He's tighter.
Did Sullivan come in as a stronger fighter than you thought he would be?
Good body! No, Sean's definitely the stronger fighter, but we know this guy's a world-class fighter, so we ain't taking it for granted. As you can see, it's a close fight.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Joe.
Roxy, great interview. That was Joe Higgins Sr., the trainer for Sean Monahan. Power punches from both guys. See, very, even as far as thrown, landed is a different story. Barrera's almost twice as accurate with the power punches. What did you make of the analysis from the corner, Monahan?
He feels that the fight is close. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused on my scoring. There was times where I felt like maybe I was gonna give it to Sean Monahan at the time, but I ended up giving it to Barrera because I know he's like the favorite fighter, and most likely the closer rounds they're gonna give to him. That's just the way boxing is. So I get where he's coming from, where he feels some of the rounds are closer than what some people think.
Under 30 seconds to go here in round number 5. We thought it would be a tough, rugged, hard fight, and that's exactly what we have gotten here in this main event. All right, another good round, another good close round, as we are officially halfway through the scheduled 10 rounds.
The conditioning looks good to me, bro. You know what I mean? Let's take some deep breaths anyway and try to recover better, all right? Deep breath. Deeper. Lick your lips a little bit. Now, all right?
All right, let's take a look at some of the action from that 5th round. And Barrera first, a really good left hand here, Saddam.
Beautiful left uppercut.
Such a strong chin that Monahan has.
He has fighting. He's always been that way.
I tell you what, very few guys can take shots like that, and their head barely moves. You know,
that's one of the most dangerous shots in boxing is an uppercut.
All right, here we go. Round number 6. Roxy, Susie, Saddam Ali, and the coach, our entire Golden Boy team, along with Main Events. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight here on Facebook Watch. High stakes between Barrera and Monahan. All right, look at the fans' score. The last round is getting closer at home. You feel like Monahan is starting to do more work.
Well, Sean, he needs to win a lot of rounds now. You know, he needs to turn up now and dig in.
When your corner says that to you, when you're in the middle of a hard fight and you're like, man, it's easier said than done. How do you turn the switch?
It's hard. When they tell you to dig in, you feel like you're digging in? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
You just try to dig in a little bit more. That's it. That's all you can really do. You just push harder.
Big left hand. Barrera.
sneaking in that left uppercut makes him good.
Now, this fight was originally set for August. Barrera suffered an injury in sparring, but both men appear to be in really, really good shape. You can hear the chants starting up here again for Monahan.
Oh, good shot.
Under a minute. Well, you can hear the power. Those punches.
I feel like they both landed there.
Neither man has backed up.
Good round.
Neither man has given an inch. All right, we approach the end of round number 6. And when I say that fans are watching from around the world, I mean they are watching from around the world. How about from an igloo in Alaska? You know, it's never easy to get Wi-Fi in an igloo. But apparently Ted has done just that. Thank you, Ted. As we look at the corner of Barrera. To me, just my naked eye, Barrera looks fresher than Monahan.
All right, it almost makes it look like you're jumping out because you're worried about getting hit all the time.
Probably got hit by less shots.
More comments coming in. We love Raul and his outfit. That's right, Raul. What up? Tell you what, never far away. How does one get an application to be the new Raul? You know what? Epoch, apparently she liked that comment too. You know, that needs to be one of the sidelights. We need to take applications for the new Raul.
People got jokes. Back to this fight though.
All right, round number 7. Barrera and Monahan. Big left uppercut from Barrera.
Yeah, he's throwing uppercuts here and there. Those are very, very dangerous shots, man. Uppercuts are no joke.
All right, let's bring in Roxy. Where in the world is Roxy Diaz?
Hey, Coach, I'm sitting here at Sullivan's corner right now, Barrera's corner, and sitting here with his coach, Derek. Derek, I went over on the other side, and Joe over there was saying that he feels that Shawnee is a cleaner fighter. What is your response to that?
Cleaner in which way? I don't know what he's talking about when he says that. He's not landing the cleaner punches, and we're not being dirty by far, so I'm not sure what he's talking about when he says that. And he might just end the fight right now. There you go.
Clearly both strong fighters, world-class fighters. What is it that you're telling Sullivan when he's coming back to the corner?
Well, I feel like he's starting a little slow, and I think a lot had to do with our injury, breaking the rhythm. He's not started as fast as I thought he normally starts, so I've just been trying to wake him up and get him back into the rhythm. And you know, when I say that, I don't mean any disrespect to Sean Monahan's people or whatever, but I'm not sure what they mean by that. Who's a cleaner fighter?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Back to you, Coach.
Roxy, thank you very much. I'll clarify what they were talking about. He's just saying he's landing cleaner shots. Not that any way, shape, or form he was a dirtier fighter. So just to be clear on that, he just said we're landing cleaner shots. Both men have a lot of respect, and their camps a lot of respect for each other as well as we approach a minute to go here in this 7th round. You can see the damage starting to show on the face of Monahan as he lands a shot. Under 45 seconds.
Another good shot, man.
in the final seconds of round number 7. He shakes his head and says, All right, Saddam, let's take everybody back and see how this fight has gone so far.
I think it's been a great fight. There are a lot of close rounds, in my opinion, but I feel Barrera did pull it off. Close rounds, he did pull those close rounds off. But
well, you heard Barrera's corner said he did not get off to as fast of a start as they would have liked.
Right. They're throwing bombs, though. There's a lot of big body shots, head shots, everything. Mostly headshots, but there's a lot of great shots they're throwing.
And as we've gone along, you can see Barrera landed some shots, and it's starting to show up on the face of Sean Monahan. And if the scoring is close to what you have, Saddam, then Sean Monahan needs a knockout.
Yes.
From this point moving forward to win this fight.
He is fighting a good fight. He's trying hard. He's letting his hands go, but he's not landing as much as he should. So he does need a knockout if he wants to get this win.
Okay, round number 8 in what has been a very, very entertaining fight thus far between Sullivan Barrera and Shawnee Monahan. Barrera, at one point in his career, trained by the famed Abel Sanchez, who also trains Triple G.
Let's go, Sean! Let's go! Let's go, Sean!
Let's look at total punches landed round by round. Oh, big right hand from Barrera. Roundhouse right. Barrera, what do you make of the numbers that you see? Over 500 landed by Barrera.
It's a lot of punches landed. And within the rounds, he landed a decent amount of punches more than Sean, besides the last round. Looks like there's only 4 punches the last round.
Halfway through round number 8.
This round, the numbers are close. That last round.
Another big uppercut. Barrera, straight left hand.
He's trying that uppercut again. Ooh, there it is again, trying it.
The one thing we have not seen very much of is fighting up against the ropes. The result of neither man backing up.
You got to give it to fighters like this. This is war. This is punch after punch that you got to deal with. And you're still in there trying your hardest to perform, to entertain, to be great. So I take my hat off to both these fighters.
You know, a lot of the crowd here at ringside screaming, imploring their guy, the local hero, Shawnee Monahan. 2 hands, let him fly, let him go. Under 20 seconds. There is something about a New York fighter fighting in New York that is just a different feeling. Into round 8. Another good round for Barrera. There you see the blood starting to form around the eye.
Deep as you can.
Of Monahan.
Spin. Sean, did you see the right hand he landed to the chest? His left hand is low, man. If you drive your jab and you don't just push your jab, you'll be able to land that right hand every time right there. Then I want you to finish to the body without jumping back. All right?
Así, eso es una presión mental que tú le estás poniendo a él ya y empieza a caminarlo para el frente, ¿ok? Tu defensa está muy buena, ¿ok? Vamos a seguir soltando las manos, ¿ok?
All right, so Joe Higgins said in the corner of Monahan, he said if you don't launch your left hand, but push your left hand, you can land your right. Kind of explain what he was talking about.
Pretty much what he means is you can't just slowly throw your jab out there and think you're gonna land your right. You kind of gotta like snap the jab out there. Maybe to bounce his head back and then boom, the right hand comes right after. I think that's what he meant by that.
Round number 9, that voice, Saddam Ali. I am the coach, Roxy, DJ Susie, and Raul here tonight. Less than 6 minutes for Monahan to try to figure out the puzzle that has been Sullivan Barrera.
Yes, this is a good fight. He's digging in, but he does need the knockout. He has to land something unexpected, a shot that Barrera does not see coming to change this fight. That's the only way.
Remember that for Monahan as he lands that
Left hook.
left hook. He has not fought in over a year.
That's a long layoff. That can also mess somebody up. Well, he is trying to throw some big hooks, and so he has the idea that he does need that knockout.
Watch your hands, cuidado con las cabezas.
When you come down to this is crunch time. When you're in a fight like this and you know it's not going your way, last 2 rounds, it's do or die. You gotta let it go. You gotta take. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to punch it so much, but you gotta throw those shots that you know might hurt him. Like this. I'm gonna set this up so that this can do it. You never know.
But what about Barrera? He understood that he needs a spectacular performance. He wants to get back to the big money fights as well.
Right. So he's being smart and making sure he doesn't get hit by that shot. So now it just comes down to who does it better. You know? But he's on his offense still as well. But at the same time, he knows that Sean Monahan is going to come for the knockout and he's going to try to catch him because he knows he's down in the card.
Under a minute. Round number 9. Barrera now.
There's that uppercut again.
Monahan such a gritty, gutty fighter. Oh, big left hand coming out of the ropes.
I was just about to say, I haven't seen him really throw too many uppercuts, but he's throwing some now. Johnny.
Under 20.
Oh, another one he throws off. Right uppercut. Yeah, them uppercuts go. Oh, right hand.
May have clipped him, and Barrera says that didn't affect me. A lot of respect between these two warriors that have finished 27 minutes. 3 to go. Let's listen into the corner. Both men. Go to the blue corner.
Nice deep breath. Try to fire the jab. I need those right hands finished to the body. When you combinate, you got to bend your knees and stay there. Don't give him nothing wild swing again.
All right, what we didn't hear Joe Higgins say is you need a knockout.
Yeah.
You've got to go out there and knock him out. Here's a look at some of the action from round number 9.
That was a pretty good right-handed play right there. But yeah, maybe he did say that in the beginning of the round and we missed it. Who knows? But that definitely should have been said to him if it wasn't.
And this crowd has been completely behind Shawnee Monahan the entire fight. We're down to the final 3 minutes, round 10 of 10 here in Brooklyn, New York.
You got to also remember that his coach felt that a lot of those rounds were close, so maybe in his mind he's not thinking he needs a knockout.
That's a great point.
Maybe he's just thinking he wants the last 2 rounds, so that's possible too.
A great point by you. And now Barrera starting to let those hands go.
lot of shots landing right now.
The uppercuts are coming.
Shawnee throwing back, though.
These two want to finish
Good work.
in spectacular fashion. The beast is awake. Go Barrera, says Armando. You can almost feel these fans here at ringside wanting to jump in and fight for him. Just the way this New York mindset is, the New York mentality, the fighting spirit.
Good uppercuts.
Close uppercuts from both men.
Both guys, yes. Nice right hand by Shawnee.
Under a minute and a half. Straight right, connecting.
Right.
And then Monahan connected on Barrera.
Right back.
This is by far the most we've seen Monahan let the hands go in this fight. Big left hand.
Caught by hook there, but he's definitely letting his hands fly this round.
Under 45.
Nice work.
Under 30. Sullivan Barrera. After not being able to answer the bell in August, has come out here tonight, straight right hand. And these two men have gone the distance.
Beautiful shots. Barrera caught him at the end of that round. That round was really close, but towards the end of that round, he hit him with a good 6 clean shots.
Big time respect, big time heart, big time battle between Barrera and Monahan. But I think we all agree
that was the last round.
that Sullivan Barrera just won this fight.
Yes, for sure. For sure, it was a great fight. Both these guys dug in. You can tell they both really wanted it. But they left it in that ring. They didn't once not stop punching, and they worked. But I give it to Barrera. I feel like Barrera pulled it off, definitely.
Yeah, we're going to see what the future will hold for both men. Let's look back at how this fight played out over the course of the last 10 rounds of boxing. Kind of take us through how this thing went in your mind.
Okay. In the beginning of the rounds, I felt they were both busy, but Monahan was getting caught with some clean shots, and that's probably why I favored him winning those rounds. But you see, Shawnee also landed some good shots too. I mean, they were going back and forth. But I felt like Shawnee should have took more chances with stepping in and really throwing your shots.
You know, Barrera certainly, when you look at the numbers, you look at the power punches, you look at all of the important stats that you use to measure a fight, Barrera won on every one of those numbers, right?
Yes.
And as this fight went along, the wear and tear started to show on the face of Monahan. The left eye started to get bigger. The blood started to show around it as Barrera really started to land.
Tell you what, Shawnee got that heart, because as you can see in those highlights, he was taking a lot of shots there. I mean, back to back. And he was still there, so great fight, you know, great heart.
We are just about ready for the decision. Before we do, let's look at the final punch stats. And you can see clearly on the side of Barrera, more thrown, more landed, better percentage. Power punches, and this is where there was a significant difference.
Yes, yes, a lot more power punches thrown by Barrera and a lot more landed, 144 to 72. So that played a big fact. big factor in the win.
All right, let's see how Saddam scored this fight. What did you have?
I gave him 99 to 91. The fight wasn't close for me. I feel his coach doesn't feel that way, but I think maybe when he goes home and really watches the fight and sees some of the mistakes that his fighter could have worked on for this fight, I think he'll understand. Hope he's not mad at me because he's one of my friends.
I'm sure he won't be. Fans weighing in all night on the polls at home, and we thank you for your participation and being a part of it on Facebook. And actually, the fans had it more lopsided than you did.
Okay.
Giving every round to Barrera. So we'll see what the judges here at ringside give these fighters. But regardless of the scores, we love seeing battles, man.
Yes.
And that was an absolute battle. Time to go up to the ring and get the decision. Here's Jeremiah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boxing fans, before we go to the scorecard, let's give these both warriors a big round of applause. A true classic in the ring tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. Judge Carlos Ortiz Jr. scoring this one 98 to 92. James Kinney and Steve Weisfeld scoring this one the same 99 to 91 for your winner by unanimous decision. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Miami, Florida, from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, el más talentoso, Sulli Barrera.
So a unanimous decision in favor of Sullivan Barrera here tonight. Right now, Roxy is with the winning fighter. Roxy, take it away.
Sullivan, an amazing performance tonight. Was he stronger than you thought? You obviously had great respect for him before you guys came in the ring, but he had a strong chin.
Yeah, he was strong. Right. I told the guys before the fight, he's tough. He's tough like heavyweight. I know, my coach and I, we know it's no easy fight.
Definitely. I know that you were searching for that knockout. You couldn't seem to fight it. What was it that you wish you would have been able to accomplish during which round?
You know, my last fight was March 3rd, so I have long time no fight. Maybe like I look like a little bit ambitious, like ambicioso.
A little bit more ambitious than you thought. Just in this round, 8th round alone, you were landing more power punches throughout the whole entire fight. Were you trying to wear him down with body shots? Was that your goal?
Yeah, I look his face. He was a little bit tired, and then I'm trying to still touch down. And then trying to knock out him, but he's strong, guys.
What's next for you?
You know, we are ready for everyone. Like March 3rd, that was not my night, but I proved tonight I'm tough like heavyweight.
All right, thank you so much. Great job tonight. We really appreciate you. Coach, back to you.
Roxy, thank you very much. And I'm here with Saddam Ali now. And Saddam, you heard what Barrera just said. And he said, I proved tonight that I was a tough light heavyweight. He wants to get back to the point of fighting the championship fights, the big purses. From what you saw tonight, do you think he is at that level?
Yeah, I do think he has a shot at that. He showed some good punches in that ring. He dug in when he needed to. And he should get an opportunity to get the big fights like that. I do think he's a great fighter.
2 of the 3 judges here at ringside agreed with your scorecard, 99 to 91. Both fighters were incredibly active. And when you come to New York, you love